guys. Oh my gosh, this microphone is getting swallowed in my shirt again. Get my potting mat together. It is going there. I don't have a choice. Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Melissa if you're new here, and from the title of this video, we are repotting some of my expensive variegated monsteras. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name's Melissa and I'm really happy you're here. I love doing repotting videos and plant care, plant chores, shopping videos, all kinds of videos. And if you like those kind of videos, I would love it if you subscribed, and I'm really happy you're here. So let's get started. I have a few Monstera albos in my collection, but this is actually my pride and joy. My absolute baby. This one I grew from a single leaf. It took, oh, I don't even know. I started that cutting. I got the cutting in September of 2020, and it is now July almost of 2022. And within like the past 6 weeks, I have gotten 3 new leaves. This was the first one, and this was the second one, and then this is the most recent. So this beautiful plant, I don't know if you can see the frame behind me, that's the original leaf. So this is what it gave birth to, this beautiful plant here. So we are going to be repotting this one into a new pot. I want to get it out of this old ceramic that it's been in. And this moss pole isn't really doing anything for this plant, so I'm going to get him out of there. And the other plant we're repotting today is my Variegated Monstera adansonii. Look at how much white this plant has given me. So I have not repotted it yet. It's in the same original mix it's been in. And it has a lot of like algae growth because I'm keeping it in my greenhouse behind me, which has like high light. And so the original 2 leaves that the plant came with have died. And then it gave me 3 all white leaves. All 3 of those have died. It has another growth, which I don't know if you can see. It looks white, but it does have a little bit of green on that stem right there. I don't know if you can see. So that's exciting. And then it just gave me this new growth from a different node on the plant here. So I have like another baby growing off of there, which is really exciting. So I have like a node here and then a node here that just all of a sudden activated. I didn't do anything to this plant and it just popped out a new growth point. I cannot contain myself. I am so excited to repot these plants. I'm trying to decide which one to do first. I think I'm gonna do the Monstera adansonii first to get him repotted. The plan with this Monstera adansonii right here, I am going to be repotting him into one of my white nursery pots. It has lots of drain holes. It's a little bit bigger, you know, not too much bigger. I don't want to go up too large. I also am going to use, I have one of these clear, they're like acrylic stakes, like a straw type thing. I'm going to be adding that in the pot because these acrylic ones don't mold. The little bamboo skewers that I've used before, they mold really fast in my greenhouse. So this won't mold and it's acrylic, and it'll give your plant some support and it'll look nice because it's clear. And I'm just going to use like a little, I have like little orchid clips here. And then I also have like little butterfly clips as well. And I will use these to help anchor the plant onto the stake. That's what I'm going to repot this guy into. I have a new soil mix I'm going to be testing out, and I will let you guys know how it goes. It's a really chunky mix and I'm really excited to use it. I actually just got it in the mail and I knew it was coming, so I wanted to use that mix for these plants in particular because I like a good chunky mix. And although I love my normal chunky mix that I make that all my plants are in, I just wanted to branch out and try something different. So I'm really excited about this soil mix. And if I like it, I'll let you guys know, and I can get like probably a coupon code or something for you guys. This is the mix. It's by Soils, and I'm really, really excited. It is their houseplant mix, and I like this does not have any peat moss. It's 100% peat moss free, which if you didn't know, like peat moss is really bad, like harvesting peat moss. Like long fibered sphagnum moss is harvested different, but peat moss is like bad for the environment. So I love that this does not contain any peat, first of all. And they hand mix it. It's really fast draining. It has all kinds of ingredients. It has clay, pumice, perlite, expanded clay like leca balls, coconut husk, pine bark, and cotton compost. And so this is perfect for aeroids, monstera, and you know, it's what I'm going to be using this for in this video. So I'm really excited to use it. I have not opened it yet, and I'm really excited, so I'm gonna dig in. Oh yeah, that looks really good. I'm gonna dump some out on a little saucer tray. Look at that, that is beautiful. That looks amazing. It has like these coconut husk pieces. These are good at retaining moisture, and it has pumice, perlite. You can see these leca balls. So it looks very airy and chunky, so I'm really excited to use it. I also got some new fertilizer. I bought this off Amazon. This is from Tezula Plants, and it's a slow release fertilizer because although I do love my liquid dirt, I've been using liquid dirt for almost 2 years, I just feel like I want to branch out and try some other stuff because I don't know, there's so many products on the market that I just want to test and try out some new things. Because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like my plants aren't thriving. Like a lot of them are thriving, but I feel like they aren't growing like I want them to. So I feel like I'm gonna just feed them a little differently and see how it goes. Spring and summer, a 4-inch pot, 1 to 1.5 teaspoons. So this slow release fertilizer is good for 6 months. So I don't have to use anything else to fertilize. So that's what it looks like. So I'm gonna be adding this 1 teaspoon into the mix here when I pot this up and just mix that in. So here's our empty pot. I'm going to add a little bit of this mix in here. Yeah, I'm really excited to use this. I'm gonna add a little bit of this in here. Let me pan you down so you can see a little bit more of what I'm doing. So that's what it looks like. And then I sprinkled some of the fertilizer, and then I will use the rest of this little teaspoon when I unpot this guy. I always squeeze the pots to loosen old soil. Just like breaks away without damaging the roots too much. Yeah, and this soil pretty much came right off. Yeah, see, I didn't have to do anything. It literally just came right off. And those are white, healthy roots. Everything is super healthy. So this old soil, I'm just going to get rid of, and we are going to be potting it into here. So I'm going to place him down. And I'm going to fill up around. I'm just using my fingers for this. I'm gonna add this stake right on the back to help support. Sprinkle the rest of this fertilizer on top. I am a messy repotter, you guys. I always shake my pots to let the soil like finish going down because it leaves like little air bubble pockets. This looks so good. Oh my goodness. Look at how cute that looks. Do you see? And look at that soil, it looks amazing. So to anchor him to this here, I'm going to use this orchid clip here. I zoomed you in so you could see. So I'm just going to use this orchid clip around the base there. My goodness, all right. Let me clean up this and then we'll move on to plant number 2. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So I don't really have like, I was gonna do a 6-inch nursery pot or a clear pot. I'm thinking I might do a clear pot because I have a lot of these extra clear pots, and I think that's kind of what I want to use. And I didn't want this moss pole because it's not really doing much. So I have these extra green garden stakes. And so I think I'm gonna use this in the pot, and then I'll just anchor the plant onto here. Once it climbs, I'll just like attach it as it grows. I don't think it'll be too wobbly with the soil in the pot. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll see what it looks like. I might just take the stake out if I think it looks silly. I'm popping my finger down here, and I'm going to gently push up to loosen this because I have a feeling this monstera is pretty root bound in here. because he has a large aerial root circling the pot up top. Yeah, he's pretty stuck in here. Okay, all right. He wasn't as root bound as I actually thought he was. Look at those Monstera roots. Oh my goodness. Look at those. He's very happy. I don't want to disturb him too much, but I do want to get rid of this moss pole because I don't think he's using it. I just want to gently, oh, you guys can't really see me. Let me move you down a little bit. So I'm just gently removing some of this dirt. I'm wondering if I should have disturbed him. Look at those. They're so strong too. They can literally push through anything in the soil. I mainly just wanted to get this moss pole out of here. I think his roots have encapsulated the bottom part of it. Moss poles aren't really necessary for Monstera because their aerial roots grow straight through them. You're more or less just providing support for it to climb. I might have to cut this pole. I don't want to rip a bunch of roots. Oh man, he is really in this moss pole. Yeah, this was back when I made moss poles in my early days, and I didn't really understand what I was doing a lot with them. So now I just have to get this other piece out. All right, I just didn't want to damage that many roots. So I think I got most of it out without damaging too many roots. I only saw one little piece of root come off, so that's pretty good. I would say that's pretty good. Yeah, so that's it. I'm not going to completely dislodge all the soil. You know, Monsteras do love to be root bound, so that's the root ball that I'm going to leave. I don't want to disturb him any more than I did. So I don't know what the size of this pot is. It looks like maybe a 7-inch. So 6-inch pot, 2 to 3 teaspoons. So I'm going to do 3 of this slow release fertilizer in here. And then I'm adding this new soil in the bottom. So I'm going to use 3 teaspoons. I'm going to use 1 in the bottom. And that's the slow release fertilizer. Plop him down in here. Yeah, I think this pot will be nice. And that way I can keep an eye on the roots too, kind of see how I want him to sit in the pot. I think that's good. And then I'm going to end up adding this stake in here. So I'm just going to fill up around with the soil mix. And the thing about clear pots that I like too is these ones has the side holes. For airflow. And watch, I'm probably gonna have Monstera roots crawling all out of this pot in these holes. I'm gonna add another teaspoon of slow release. And then I need to add more mix. I'm gonna do 1 more teaspoon of slow release. So when I go to water these plants, I don't need to use any extra fertilizer because this fertilizer will release over a 6-month period. So I can just use regular water, water it, and then that's it. Because I don't want to use too much fertilizer because I definitely don't want to risk burning my plants. I'm gonna add a little bit more to fill in any gaps. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and stick the stake down on this side like that. All right, and then I'm going to continue filling in any gaps. Right, that looks amazing. All right. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I like this stick. I think it looks cute. It's not bulky. And as it will like climb up, you won't even really be able to see the stick. All right, I'm gonna pan out and show you guys what they look like all done. And yeah, I'm really excited. Okay, are you guys ready for this? Oh my goodness. Okay, let me show you the adansonii again one more time. Look, it's so gorgeous. I have to water these yet, but I love it. It looks 10 times better. And this is my Monstera. I'll back up so you can see the stake. I think it looks amazing. And this pot, you can see all that goodness in there. I think this plant is going to love its new home. I already adore it so much more. And the cute little butterfly clip. These are absolutely gorgeous. So thank you guys so much for watching me repot these plants, and I'll definitely keep you updated on how they do and the growth and if I like this mix or not. And yeah, I'm really excited. So thank you again so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up for me, and I'll talk to you all very soon.